Have you ever woken up at 2 or 3 in the morning, needing to use the bathroom again? You shuffle back to bed, but by the time you settle down, your mind is awake. The clock keeps ticking, and before you know it, the night is gone. For many seniors, this isn't just an occasional problem. It happens every single night. Doctors call it nocturia, frequent urination during sleep hours, and it affects millions of older adults across America. Now here's the tricky part. Nocturia isn't only about lost sleep. It can raise the risk of falls when you walk in the dark. It leaves you tired in the morning, drains your memory, and can even affect your blood pressure. If you live with diabetes, kidney issues, or simply the natural changes of aging, chances are you've experienced this cycle. But here's the good news. Your dinner plate may hold part of the solution. Yes, the right vegetables can make a real difference. Certain foods work with your body to balance fluids, support kidney function, and steady your blood sugar, 3 key factors that decide whether you sleep peacefully or keep rushing to the bathroom. In this video, we'll explore the top 3 vegetables for senior health that help reduce nighttime urination. These are simple, affordable foods you probably already know. But when you use them wisely, they can ease the burden on your bladder and help you reclaim restful sleep. Stay with me, because I'll not only share the science, but also easy ways to enjoy these vegetables every day. You might be surprised how a small change at dinner can transform your nights. Before we talk about the vegetables, let's take a closer look at nocturia itself. The word might sound medical, but the idea is simple. Nocturia means waking up at night to urinate more than once. For many younger adults, it's unusual. But for seniors, it becomes more and more common with age. In fact, studies suggest that more than half of adults over 60 live with it, and many don't even realize it has a name. Why does it happen? There isn't just one cause. The first reason is natural aging of the bladder. As we get older, the bladder muscle loses some of its strength and flexibility. That means it holds less urine and signals the urge to go much sooner. You may notice you used to sleep 8 hours without waking, but now the bladder wakes you after just 2 or 3. The second reason comes from the kidneys. These small but powerful organs act like filters for the whole body. They decide how much fluid to keep and how much to release as urine. With age, kidneys sometimes become less efficient during the day, but more active at night. The result is more urine production while you are trying to sleep. Third, certain health conditions play a big role. Diabetes is a major one. When blood sugar rises, the body pulls extra water into the urine to flush out the sugar. High blood pressure and heart failure can also shift fluid into the bladder at night. For men, an enlarged prostate can press on the urethra, making urination more frequent and urgent. For women, especially after menopause, changes in hormones can make the bladder more sensitive. Fourth, medications can add to the problem. Many seniors take diuretics, often called water pills, for heart disease or swollen ankles. These pills are helpful but often increase urine flow at night. Other medicines, like some for high blood pressure or even sleep aids, can also affect bladder function. Finally, lifestyle habits make a difference. Drinking large amounts of water, tea, coffee, or alcohol in the evening can overwhelm the bladder. Eating salty snacks late at night can cause the body to hold fluid during the day, only to release it once you lie down. This is why some people find their legs or ankles swell in the afternoon. Then that fluid shifts upward when they rest, filling the bladder during the night. Why is nocturia such a problem? Some people think it's just peeing. What's the big deal? But the truth is, it can seriously reduce quality of life. Waking up several times interrupts deep sleep cycles. Without enough deep sleep, you feel groggy, irritable, and forgetful the next day. Over time, this raises risks for high blood pressure, weight gain, and even heart issues. For seniors, there is an added danger. Walking to the bathroom in the dark increases the risk of falls and injuries. A single fall can lead to lasting consequences. That's why doctors treat nocturia as more than a small annoyance. The good news is that not every solution has to be a pill or a surgery. Natural lifestyle changes, especially through diet, can support the bladder and kidneys. Choosing the right vegetables can help balance fluids, stabilize blood sugar, and lower the strain on your urinary system. These changes are gentle, safe, and can be started right at home. Now that we understand what nocturia is and why it matters, let's move on to our first vegetable, one that's crunchy: refreshing and surprisingly powerful for senior health. The humble cucumber. Let's begin with our first vegetable, cucumber. At first glance, it seems so simple. Just that crunchy green vegetable we often toss into a salad or add to a sandwich. But when it comes to senior wellness, cucumbers offer benefits far beyond their refreshing taste. In fact, they can play an important role in reducing nighttime urination and helping you get the sleep your body truly needs. Cucumbers are made up of about 95% water, which makes them one of the most hydrating foods you can eat. For seniors, hydration can be tricky. Too little water leads to thickened blood, higher blood sugar, and extra stress on the kidneys. Too much water, especially late in the evening, leads straight to the bathroom at midnight. Cucumbers strike a healthy middle ground. They hydrate your body gently, supporting kidney function without flooding your bladder. It is hydration that works with your system instead of against it. Another major advantage of cucumbers is their very low carbohydrate content. For seniors managing diabetes or pre-beats, blood sugar control is always top of mind. High blood sugar can draw water into the urine, which explains why so many people with diabetes notice frequent urination, especially at night. Cucumbers are naturally low in sugar and starch, which means they will not cause sudden spikes in blood glucose. Eating them regularly can help keep your blood sugar more stable, and that alone takes pressure off the kidneys and bladder. Cucumbers also act as a mild natural diuretic. At first, you may think that sounds like the opposite of what you want. Why eat a diuretic if you already pee too much? But here's the key. Cucumber's effect is gentle and works best earlier in the day. It helps your body release excess fluid and sodium in the afternoon, so that by bedtime, your fluid balance is calmer. This natural rhythm means you may have fewer bathroom trips after midnight. Think of it like training your body to process fluids at the right time instead of the wrong time. And let's talk about sodium. Many seniors eat more salt than they realize. Processed foods, canned soups, and even bread can hide high sodium levels. Too much sodium makes your body hold on to water. That is why ankles swell and rings feel tight in the evening. When you finally lie down, that stored fluid shifts upward and fills the bladder, forcing you awake. Cucumbers help counteract this cycle by encouraging the body to release extra sodium during the day. By lowering sodium, they lower fluid retention. By lowering fluid retention, they help calm down nighttime urination.
Ow.
It is a simple but powerful chain reaction. On top of these fluid balancing effects, cucumbers are rich in antioxidants such as flavonoids and tannins. These compounds reduce oxidative stress, which is basically the wear and tear on cells caused by unstable molecules called free radicals. Seniors with diabetes or kidney problems often have higher oxidative stress. Over time, this leads to inflammation, tissue damage, and worse kidney function. By supplying antioxidants, cucumbers help shield your body from this stress, which supports not only bladder health, but overall senior wellness. So, how can you make cucumbers part of your daily life in a way that actually supports better sleep? The simplest idea is a cucumber salad. Slice 2 or 3 cucumbers thin, drizzle them with olive oil, squeeze a little lemon juice, and add a pinch of salt and pepper. The olive oil provides healthy fats that support heart health. The lemon juice aids digestion and gives a refreshing kick. Together, it is light, tasty, and perfect for lunch or dinner. This small salad is more than just a side dish, it is a tool to calm fluid balance in your body. Another easy option is cucumber infused water. Many seniors struggle to drink plain water all day. They crave flavor, but sugary drinks and sodas only worsen blood sugar and kidney strain. By adding cucumber slices to water, you create a refreshing drink with no added sugar. For extra taste, drop in a few mint leaves. This small step makes hydration enjoyable, and more importantly, it encourages you to sip steadily throughout the day instead of gulping fluids late at night. The more balanced your hydration, the calmer your bladder will be when it is time to sleep. You can also use cucumbers as a light afternoon snack. Instead of chips or cookies, slice a cucumber and dip it into hummus or low-fat yogurt. This not only provides hydration, but also keeps your evening lighter, so you do not overload your stomach before bedtime. Many seniors find that heavy, salty dinners make their nights worse. Swapping those snacks for cucumber keeps your digestive system calmer and your bladder less irritated. Timing is very important. If you eat a huge bowl of cucumbers right before lying down, you might still need that bathroom trip. The trick is to enjoy them at lunch or mid-afternoon. That way, The gentle diuretic effect happens during the day. By the time evening comes, your fluid balance is steadier, and you are less likely to be woken by your bladder. Let me share a simple story. Mary, a 60-year-old retiree, struggled with waking 3 times every night. She also had mild diabetes and swelling in her feet each evening. At first, she thought this was just part of aging. But after some advice from her doctor, she began including cucumber salad 3 or 4 times a week with dinner. She also swapped her evening soda for cucumber water. Within a month, she noticed less swelling in her ankles. Most nights, she woke up only once, sometimes not at all. She told me, "I never thought something so ordinary could change my nights. I feel rested again." Mary's story is not rare. Many seniors find similar relief when they use cucumbers consistently. So when you think of cucumbers, do not just see them as a garnish or salad filler. Think of them as a gentle ally for your kidneys, your bladder, and your sleep. They hydrate without overload. They stabilize blood sugar. They flush out sodium. They provide antioxidants. And most importantly, they help reduce nocturia, giving you a better chance at deep, uninterrupted rest. Now that we've seen the power of cucumbers, let's move on to another vegetable. This one is mild, versatile, and often overlooked, yet it quietly supports kidney health, balances electrolytes, and can make a surprising difference in nighttime urination. Let's talk about zucchini. Our second vegetable may not get as much attention as cucumbers, but it deserves a place on every senior's plate. I'm talking about zucchini. Soft, mild in flavor, and easy to cook, zucchini is more than just a side dish. For seniors dealing with frequent nighttime urination, it can be a quiet but powerful helper. One of the biggest strengths of zucchini is its low glycemic index. It means it raises blood sugar very slowly compared to many other foods. Why does that matter for nocturia? It's because when blood sugar levels spike, the kidneys are forced to work overtime to filter the extra glucose out of the blood. This process pulls water along with it, which leads to more urine. By keeping blood sugar stable, zucchini helps reduce the pressure on your kidneys and bladder, lowering the chances of frequent nighttime trips. Zucchini is also packed with fiber. Fiber slows down the digestion and absorption of sugar, giving your body time to process it more steadily. For seniors with diabetes or prediabetes, this is a valuable tool. But the benefits don't stop with blood sugar. Fiber also supports digestion, helps prevent constipation, and keeps your gut microbiome healthy. All of these are important for overall senior wellness and indirectly support better sleep. Now let's talk about minerals, because zucchini shines here too. This vegetable is a natural source of potassium. Potassium is crucial because it helps balance sodium in the body. Remember earlier when we talked about how too much salt causes swelling in the ankles and fluid buildup in the body? Potassium helps your kidneys flush that excess sodium out. With more potassium and less sodium, your fluid balance improves. Your blood pressure stays steadier, and your bladder is less likely to demand attention at 2 in the morning. Zucchini also has a high water content, though not quite as much as cucumbers. This makes it another hydrating food that supports your kidneys without overloading them. The combination of water, potassium, and fiber makes zucchini a perfect food for helping your body stay balanced. Imagine your body as a container. Too much salt and sugar? Fill it with extra fluid. Zucchini helps gently pour out the excess, leaving the container calm and steady by bedtime. So how can you enjoy zucchini in ways that actually make a difference for your health? One of the most creative and popular options is zucchini noodles, often called zoodles. You can use a simple spiralizer or even a peeler to turn zucchini into noodle-like strips, and in olive oil with garlic and fresh herbs, and you have a light, tasty meal. Zoodles are far lower in carbs and calories than regular pasta, but they're still satisfying. Many seniors notice that swapping out heavy pasta dinners for zucchini noodles leaves them less bloated, less thirsty, and less likely to wake up in the night. Another easy way is to roast zucchini. Slice it into rounds, toss it with olive oil, sprinkle with salt, pepper, and maybe a little Parmesan cheese, then bake until golden. Roasting brings out a natural sweetness in zucchini, making it a delicious side dish for chicken, fish, or beef. And unlike heavy potato dishes, roasted zucchini won't overload your digestive system or make you retain fluid late into the night. Zucchini is also perfect for soups and stews. Its mild flavor blends easily with carrots, celery, onions, or even beans. Adding zucchini to a vegetable soup not only increases hydration, but also enriches the meal with potassium and fiber. For seniors who find chewing harder, soft zucchini in soup is easy to eat and comforting. And let's not forget about timing. It's just like cucumbers. It's best to enjoy zucchini earlier in the day or at dinner, but not in huge amounts right before bed. This way, the hydration and potassium work during the day to flush out excess sodium and fluid. By evening, your body is already balanced, making sleep easier and deeper. Let me share a real-life example. Tom, a 72-year-old retired teacher, loved his spaghetti dinners. But he noticed that on pasta nights, he always woke up 3 or 4 times to urinate. When his granddaughter introduced him to zucchini noodles, he gave them a try. At first, he was skeptical. Could zucchini really replace pasta? But within a month, he noticed a difference. He felt lighter after dinner. He was less thirsty late at night. And most importantly, he cut his nighttime bathroom trips in half. Tom now swears by his weekly zoodle dinners, and he says his sleep has never been better. Zucchini's benefits go even deeper. The vitamin C it contains supports immune health and protects against inflammation. Chronic inflammation is linked to both diabetes and kidney disease, 2 major causes of nocturia. By eating zucchini regularly, you're not just helping your bladder, you're protecting your whole body. So don't overlook this mild vegetable. It may not have the crunch of cucumbers or the superfood reputation of spinach, but zucchini brings its own set of quiet strengths. It stabilizes blood sugar, flushes out sodium, hydrates without overload, and provides gentle nutrition that supports your kidneys and bladder. If you want fewer trips to the bathroom and more hours of restful sleep, zucchini is worth a place on your plate. And the best part is, it's versatile. From noodles to roasts to soups, it fits into nearly any meal. For seniors looking to manage nocturia naturally, zucchini is a simple, tasty, and affordable ally. Now that we've covered cucumbers and zucchini, let's turn to our third vegetable. This one is leafy, nutrient-dense, and has been called a superfood for good reason. It contains minerals and antioxidants that not only support blood sugar and kidney health, but also calm inflammation and strengthen the bladder. Let's explore the power of spinach. Our third vegetable might be the most powerful of all. It is spinach, a leafy green many of us grew up eating, sometimes reluctantly, sometimes inspired by Popeye cartoons. But beyond the pop culture image, spinach is truly a superfood, especially for seniors who want to reduce nighttime urination and support overall wellness. What makes spinach so special? First, it is one of the best natural sources of magnesium. Magnesium is a mineral that helps your body use insulin more effectively. Insulin is the hormone that regulates blood sugar. When insulin works poorly, blood sugar rises, and that extra sugar spills into the urine, pulling water along with it. This is one of the main reasons why people with diabetes often run to the bathroom at night. By improving insulin sensitivity, magnesium in spinach helps stabilize blood sugar. And when blood sugar is stable, there is less stress on the kidneys and bladder. But magnesium isn't the only star here. Spinach is also rich in potassium, another key mineral for fluid balance. Wow, as we discussed with zucchini, potassium helps the body release excess sodium. Too much sodium makes the body hold water. When that water shifts to the bladder at night, nocturia strikes. By supplying potassium, spinach helps your body maintain healthier fluid levels, which means fewer midnight bathroom visits. Fiber is another gift from spinach. This leafy green is packed with it. Fiber slows the absorption of sugar into the blood, preventing sharp spikes and crashes. It also keeps the digestive system running smoothly, which indirectly helps your bladder too. Seniors often notice that when digestion is sluggish, everything feels off balance, including the bladder. By eating spinach, you give your body the tools to stay steady. Now, let's not forget antioxidants. Spinach is loaded with vitamins C and E, along with plant compounds that fight inflammation. Chronic inflammation is a hidden factor behind many problems that seniors face, from heart disease to kidney issues. Inflammation also makes it harder for the body to use insulin effectively, worsening blood sugar control. By calming inflammation, spinach protects your kidneys, your bladder, and even your heart. For seniors, this means better energy, less swelling, and fewer nighttime disruptions. Hydration is another piece of the puzzle. Spinach has a naturally high water content. But unlike just drinking a glass of water, spinach delivers hydration in a slow, steady way, along with fiber, minerals, and antioxidants. This means your body absorbs the water without overwhelming the bladder. It's hydration with balance, not overload. That balance is exactly what you need to reduce nocturia. So how can you add spinach to your daily meals? There are plenty of easy, tasty ways. One option is a morning smoothie. Let's blend a handful of fresh spinach with banana, apple, or berries, and maybe some almond milk. The fruit masks the flavor, and you start the day with a boost of nutrients. Another option is to lightly spinach with garlic and olive oil. It only takes 2 or 3 minutes, and it pairs beautifully with fish, chicken, or even eggs. Cooking spinach this way makes its calcium and iron easier for your body to absorb. If you enjoy soups or omelets, tossing in a handful of spinach is another simple way to get its benefits without much effort. A quick story will show how powerful these small changes can be. Susan, a 65-year-old grandmother, struggled with frequent urination at night for years. She also had type 2 diabetes and often felt tired during the day. Her daughter encouraged her to start adding spinach to her diet 3 or 4 times a week. At first, Susan wasn't excited. She thought spinach was bland and hard to enjoy. But she began making spinach omelets for breakfast and adding spinach as a dinner side. Within a month, she noticed 2 changes. First, her blood sugar readings were more stable. Second, she woke up fewer times at night. After 3 months, she said she was sleeping through the night more often than not. For her, spinach turned out to be more effective than any supplement she had tried. Another benefit of spinach is that it is low in calories, but high in nutrients. For seniors who want to maintain a healthy weight, spinach is perfect. Weight control is closely linked to blood sugar balance, kidney function, and even bladder control. By filling your plate with spinach instead of heavier processed foods, you help your body in multiple ways at once. It's also worth noting that spinach can be eaten raw or cooked. Raw spinach is excellent in salads or sandwiches. Cooked spinach, whether steamed, boiled, or actually makes certain nutrients more available to your body. Either way, you win. Just be careful not to load it with too much cheese or creamy dressing, which can add unnecessary salt and fat. In short, spinach supports your body on many levels. Its magnesium improves insulin sensitivity. Its potassium balances fluids. Its fiber stabilizes digestion and blood sugar. Its antioxidants reduce inflammation. And its hydration helps your bladder stay calm through the night. Put all of that together, and you see why spinach has earned its place as a superfood for senior health. So the next time you walk past that bag of spinach at the grocery store, don't overlook it. Think of it as a natural tool for deeper sleep, steadier energy, and fewer bathroom interruptions. Along with cucumbers and zucchini, spinach rounds out the trio of vegetables that can make real differences in your nights and your days. We've now explored 3 simple vegetables: cucumbers, zucchini, and spinach that can each play a major role in reducing nighttime urination. At first glance, they may seem too ordinary to matter. But when you look closer, the science is clear. Cucumbers hydrate without overwhelming the kidneys, flush out sodium, and stabilize blood sugar. Zucchini balances fluids with its potassium, calms digestion with fiber, and keeps blood sugar steady with its low glycemic index. Spinach brings in magnesium to improve insulin sensitivity, potassium to release extra sodium, antioxidants to reduce inflammation, fiber to regulate digestion. Together, these vegetables support senior wellness on every level: bladder health, kidney function, blood sugar control, and better sleep. Of course, no food is a miracle cure. Eating cucumbers, zucchini, and spinach won't erase nocturia overnight. But when you make them part of your regular meals, and when you pair them with other healthy habits, you give your body the tools it needs to restore balance. And that balance is what makes the difference between restless nights and restful ones. So what can you do starting today? Let's go over a quick action checklist. First, add cucumbers to your meals. Try a simple cucumber salad with olive oil and lemon, or drink cucumber-infused water during the day. Aim to enjoy cucumbers at lunch or in the afternoon, so your body has time to process the hydration before bedtime. Second, bring zucchini into your weekly menu. Try zucchini noodles as a pasta alternative. Roast zucchini slices with a little olive oil for dinner. Add zucchini to soups for a softer, more hydrating meal. 3 or 4 servings a week can already make a noticeable difference. Third, Make spinach a staple in your diet. Add it to a smoothie in the morning, toss it in salads, or eat quickly as a dinner side. Aim for spinach at least 3 times per week. You'll be boosting your magnesium, potassium, fiber, and antioxidants in one simple step. Fourth, watch your hydration timing. Drink plenty of fluids earlier in the day, but ease up in the 2 to 3 hours before bedtime. This gives your kidneys time to process the liquid while you're still awake. And fifth, pair your vegetable choices with good evening habits. Keep dinners light and not too salty. Avoid caffeine late in the day. Make sure your bedroom is dark and calm so when your bladder is quiet, your mind can rest too. By following these steps, you may find yourself waking up less often, falling asleep more deeply, and feeling more energized during the day. And remember, these are gentle, natural steps. You don't need expensive supplements or complicated diets. You just need 3 humble vegetables and a little consistency. So here's my friendly question for you. Have you noticed certain foods make your nighttime urination worse? Or maybe you've discovered that some vegetables or drinks help you sleep through till morning? Share your experience in the comments below. Your story might be exactly what another senior in our community needs to hear. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell so you never miss another tip for senior wellness. Together, we're building a community where seniors can share wisdom, support each other, and live healthier, happier lives. Here's to calmer nights, stronger health, and the simple power of vegetables on your plate.